That looks okay. Okay. That might be a little too zoomed in. Does that look okay? Hopefully. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start the TikTok. Just a fair warning, I'm not in a fucking good mood right now. And I'm cold. Does that look okay? Is that... Yeah, okay, that looks fine. Hold up. What's up, YouTube? And Dark Confessions one. Confessions, and then I got Mel on the list. Let's hang out and see who hops in here. Let's see who hops in this beach. I'm fucking cold. I might have to wrap this blanket around me. Hold on, let me wrap this blanket around me, okay? You guys know the drill. Go ahead and tap the screen and shit like that. We'll get into free stuff when we get up to like 1,000 likes or whatever. Hold on. I gotta wrap this blanket around me. It's cold in here. Hold up, booze. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Ugh. Hold up, y'all. Hold up, biz. I'm trying to get it so the fucking tag isn't on me. Okay. And I got a Diet Coke. What's up, you guys? Come on in, booze. Hold up. I like have no room. This is my own fault. Okay. What's up, you guys? Come on in. Tap the screen. I do have Mel on the paid reading list. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here, and I'm not fucking mad if we're not busy because, oh no, it zoomed out. Hold on. Why did it do that? There, now you guys can see me a little better. What was I saying? I got Mel on the list. What's that, booze? Dark Confessions 1. What the fuck was I saying? Oh! Excuse me. I don't know how busy I'm gonna be, but I'm not fucking mad if we're not. Because I have to finish baking. I have to finish some baking, for this event thing that I have to fucking go to tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, how's your guys' Friday? What's up, y'all? So I needed someone that knows astrology to come in here and tell us what the fuck has been going on. What's up, you guys? Come on, it's cold. Come on in, go ahead and tap that screen. We're just waiting for people to get in here. Waiting for people to get in here, waiting for notifications to get sent out. And then we're gonna get into Dark Confessions. What was the poll between? It was Dark Confessions and... What was the other? Oh, Sensual Soul was the other one. Sensual Soul only had 1 vote, and it was on TikTok. Everything else... Wait, hold on. I didn't check the Instagram poll. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. I might have to take that off there. Oh, no, never mind. Sensual Soul had 3 votes. Dark Confessions had 6, 7, 8, 9. What's up, booze? Go ahead and tap that screen, y'all. What's up? We're just waiting for peoples to get in here, for likes to go up. I've had a long fucking day. How's your guys' day? I'm just trying to wait for the likes to get up to like 1,000. Soda still doesn't taste gross to me. You know what I mean? Just got home from my other job. You work 2 jobs, boo? I'm on a medication that's supposed to help me cut back on nicotine, and one of the side effects is like carbonated soda. It's supposed to taste gross, and it hasn't worked for either one of them. I pop these more than ever, you know what I mean? I can't show you TikTok because I don't know if I can. It's just nootropic pouches is all it is. You know what I mean? And and diet soda doesn't taste gross to me. Boo, damn. What do you guys all do for jobs? For like your work? Where do you guys all work at? Haley, I think you do, I think you work in, like, restaurant, am I right? For one of them, I think, right? Oh, no shit, really? Really? What's up, booze? We're gonna get into free messages here. I'm just waiting for notifications to get sent out and shit. I knew that about Gabriella. Trying to think of who else comes in here. Oh, period. Oh, damn, boo. Hold on, y'all. I worked... what did I do? For years, I used to work in the service industry. I used to be a server for years. And then when I got sober, I should say, or no, before that, actually, I worked for BE Aerospace for a while, and then I worked for, like, a call center, which I loved. Like, I would totally go back and do that job again. I'm not even fucking kidding you. That job was fucking, I didn't know what I had. I didn't know what I had until it was gone. Anyway, and then I worked, and then, like, for a majority of my recovery, I worked in mental health and addictions, which I don't miss. But I'm very grateful for the experience it gave me. That's for sure. Okay, I think, y'all tap that screen, booze. Help me get the YouTube. Tap that motherfucking heart little thing. You know what I mean? It helps the notifications get sent out, bitches. We're gonna get into free shit. So Dark Confessions won. It was between Dark Confessions and Sensual Soul. And Sensual Soul only had 3 votes. And then Dark Confessions, I think, had 9. Is that what I said? What's up, Taylor? What up, boo? What else? I got Mel on the list, and I think Gabriella said she was going to send to get in. Or she was going to send and get on. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here. I do have a bunch of shit I have to finish up tonight. Dark Confessions is, remember the little tiny one that I got on Temu? It's that one. It's good. Welcome in, y'all. Yes! Fucking hype it up. There's only 3 people in on the TikTok. I think it might kind of be one of those nights, but I'm not mad. Okay? I am not mad when it's a chill Friday night. Trust that. Especially tonight. I am not in a good mood! I'm not in a good fucking mood. I'm not. I'm in a good mood when I'm on here with you guys. I don't want to fucking deal with... If he comes in, just so you know... And just so he knows, if he hops in on my fucking YouTube, my husband, he's getting blocked. I don't want to, I can't, he's pissing me the fuck off today. If he knows it's good for him, he will not show up on that fucking YouTube. I'm telling you. He has gotten on my last motherfucking nerves today. I'm probably gonna have to edit this YouTube now because I know, see, don't get me started. What's happening? It's Taurus season. Motherfucker, and the advice that I got was don't fucking fight. And here I am, and I'm ready to like, bitch, I'm ready to like, you know what I mean? I was about to pop, bitch, you already know. If you were on here, when was that? When the fuck was I on here? Was it Sunday night? Was it Sunday night? Because I was on here yesterday, right? So it was Sunday night. I fucking popped the fuck off on Sunday night. Because, listen, I'm going to talk about it very lovingly. There's, like, you guys know that, like, I'm from Montana, okay? And just so everybody knows, there are no, like, cities in Montana, okay? So if you're, like, from Montana and you're thinking that, like, we're big city, we're not, okay? So you need to humble yourself because we're from Montana, okay? Like, we are towns that want to be cities. We are not cities, okay? Okay? We have college towns, you know, that are like up there, like Bozeman, you know what I mean? Like some people have come from Bozeman and Missoula, you know, but those are towns, okay? And people think that they are like, I don't know, people think that like they hot shit, or they think because I have 6,000 followers on TikTok that they somehow can like get on the fucking, what is it? What's it called when they like, when they can get the hype? I'm like, bitch, I was like on here on Sunday night. I'm like, I'm not who you think I am. Like, this is not where you want to be. Like, trust me. It's only 6,000 followers and only 1,000 on YouTube. Like, I'm not who you think I am, okay? Boo-boo, like, we're not, no. Like, we're not famous over here. And so there's someone from my husband's past that is, like, trying to act like they know me. And they're trying to, like, act like, she's like trying to act like she knows me because she wants like the, what's it called? Like the hype, or like the, I don't know, the clout. Yes, she wants the clout. And I'm like, that's, boo-boo, this is not, no. Like this, that, you're not gonna get it here, because like, you're not gonna get that kind of shit here, okay? Like, we have 4 people in on the TikTok and 6 over on the YouTube, okay? That's not what we do here. So fucking irritating. Anyway, so I was popping off about that on Sunday, and I got a reading the other day, and the bitch was like, don't fucking fight. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, I won't fight. And then here I am where I'm just like, okay, anyway. It's Taurus season, man. I'm just like, has anyone else been feeling like this? Taurus season is not a good time for me. I'm telling you, man. I will fucking, Haley, you have to be feeling like this, bitch. Are you? Haley's like, I did a reading on her the other day, or that was yesterday, and she was like, she was chilling in that reading. I'm like, not okay. Okay. Enough about me. You guys don't care, okay? Enough about me. Let's get into dark confessions, okay? Yeah. I thought I'd be like this during Aries season. I actually was okay during Aries season. Taurus season started, and I've been like, bitch, you go ahead and step to me and see what happens. Like, I will eviscerate you. I'm not okay. I need to fucking chill. I'm actually, yeah, anyway. Okay. Dark Confessions, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, you guys know that the Dark Confessions, proceed with caution on these ones, okay? Because these ones honestly are not bad. They're not. Like, I think that they're very well balanced. They're good and bad, and like some in between. So if you want one, go ahead and drop your name, bitch, and focus on who you want the message from, and then let's get it. Gabriella, I got you, boo, by the way. I got Mel and Gabriella on the list. Haley, let's get it, bitch. What do we got? Well, we knew this. We knew this. This is 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, bitch. I pushed you away because I do not want the responsibility. We knew that. Raymond. I want to pull myself one. Raymond. What do we got, boo? Oh, I'm keeping secrets from you and I hope you don't find out. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, I pulled that one. I'm like, oh, that's him. That's him. Taylor. Oh, I'm scared, Taylor. I feel like you've had this one before. I know what I am doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. I feel like he's had that one before. Kyra. I do love me some Dark Confessions. Kyra. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. The man. I kind of want to get myself one. I'm gonna. If you guys are hopping in here, we're doing Dark Confessions. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to come on here and bitch when I first got on, but I'm done bitching. So drop your name if you want one. And god damn it, I don't know if I'm getting sick or if it's just my allergies. Oh god. Oh, I don't know what I was saying. Oh god damn. These glasses do make my nose look big, don't they? You can really see that on TikTok, huh? These glasses make my nose look big, bitch. Like, watch. Watch. Just watch. Snatched. And look at my nose. Sorry. What's up, you guys? Go ahead and drop your name. We're doing free Dark Confessions, so if you want one, drop your name. Sorry, I know that the ring lights are super shaky in here. If you want one, drop your name and just focus on who you want the message from. Listen, I don't know how... Cassie, what's up, boo? Cassie. Hopefully Mel and Gabriella hop in here soon because I'm wanting to get into paid readings, like, soon. Cassie. What do you got, boo? Ooh, okay. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. What the fuck is that? Huh. What's up, y'all? Drop your names if you... I'm gonna pull myself one. Hold on. Mine's lame. Mine's lame. It is, yeah. I'm gonna get... Yeah, I only have Mel and Gabriella on the list, so I might get into paid readings here soon, y'all. Like, real soon. Yeah, the list is open, y'all, so if y'all want to hop on it, feel free to. Well, I pulled the deception card twice from 2 different decks yesterday. And then today I had a bad dream. Boo. Oh, hell no. I can't tell if it's that AC that's making it feel like my throat is sore. Mel and Gabrielle, if you boos are in here, please let me know. And then if you're just hopping in here, we're still doing free dark confessions. So if you want one, drop your name and focus on who you want the message from, y'all. I do look better without glasses. I really do. I look so much younger. Look at it. I have to show you guys this. Look at how big my nose looks when I put my glasses on. See, look. Normal. And then look at how big it looks when I put these fucking glasses on. Did you guys see that? Normal. Why does it do that? Okay, anyway. Why the fuck does it do that? Did you guys see that? It looks like there's a huge hump right there. Keisha, hold on, boo. Keisha, let me get you one. What is this, bitch? I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. What the fuck is that? I cannot support your actions. I know, I'm trying. I have a clear pair, and I'm beginning to wonder if the clear, I don't think the clear pair makes it look like that on me. Because I think the clear pair, I'm almost certain the clear pair, you can barely even, like, it doesn't even make a difference. Do you really? Bitch! She's like, I know exactly what that's about. That message card, I'm like, too funny. Gabriella must be, I wonder if Gabriella's driving back home. Ugh. Yeah, boo, hold up. Yes, I got you. Hold up. Taylor. You got, hold on. You got 3 of them. Hold on. Same one. The first one's the same one. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Same one came out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Stop. Stop it. Cassie, I got you, boo. Cassie, hang out, because I'm probably going to get into yours. Second one. I am seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about it yet. Oh, you already knew about it. Oh, you already knew about it. And then last one. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Cassie, are you in here, boo? I'm probably gonna bust out. Cassie, I'm probably gonna bust yours out, boo. Cause fucking Mel and Gabriella ain't in here. Hold on, YouTube. I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna hop in over here, okay? Oh, period. Cassie, hang on, boo. I'm gonna bust yours out first. Hold up. Yo, for real. I'm like, you literally, like, just called it out. Ridiculous. Don't you love that they think that we don't know? You know what I mean? Hold on, did that show up? Okay, it did. Sorry, that face was fucking funny. I hope that that face ends up as my thumbnail on here. That was mad funny. Okay. Alright, TikTok, let's motherfucking, let me get this ready. Paid readings. Cassie, before we get into this, boo, did you have any questions or anything? Also, if you don't want to, like, type it in the comment section, you can always message me, too. Because I know how it is. You know what I mean? I know that sometimes y'all don't want to be, like, airing your shit out in the comment section. So if you want to message me, you can. Bam! Hold on. I'm going to see if she actually wrote anything on there. Where are you? Oh. Hold on. I'm going to get my shit ready. Let's go. I kind of feel bad because when I first came on here, I kind of ate up like all of the free time bitching about what was going on with me. I got 3 people on the paid reading list. I got Cassie, Mel, and Gabriella. But I don't know where Mel or Gabriella, I don't know where they went. So we'll see if they show up. Hopefully they do. I want that one, and I know I want to use Oracle on her too. Just, okay, hold on. Let me pull up my fucking TikTok. Where are you? What? There you are, okay. Oh, period. Let's go. Hold on, I want to use this Oracle. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be T-bit. These, I'm like scared because these readings this week have been, they've been tea. I get the feeling that this one's gonna be like that, you know what I mean? But let's see. Maybe I'm just freaking out. Okay. And then Cassie, if you have any other questions, while we're in the middle of this, just drop it in the chat or just send me a message. That's one Taurus season, but I don't know, period. Bitch, let's see. Let's see if energy has changed or what is going on. So I'm gonna pull, this will probably this will probably sound familiar. I'm gonna pull for your guys' energy together and separately, and like when I'm in his energy, this is what I'm gonna be trying to pull on in his shit. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be seeing what's tea? Like what the fuck is going on with him and this gal? And then I'm going to pull like subconscious, outcome. We're going to do that with Oracle and Tarot. And then I might pull message cards, but let's just start with these two. Hold up. And I can guarantee that these cards are probably going to fly because we use it in new decks. So let's get into it. Hold on, Cassie. I need to stick a nootropic in real quick. See, that medication's supposed to help with cutting back on these things. Has not fucking helped. Has not helped at all. Hasn't even touched it. It's supposed to help. I would love to not be addicted to something. It would be a dream. I'm addicted to Diet Coke unsweetened iced tea. Well, I guess that would be caffeine, right? I guess that's just caffeine. Okay. Brr. All right, let's get into it, boo. Let's see. Let's see the tea. Damn, Cassie got lucky. She fucking hopped in here and she's like, anyone on that list? Let's fucking go. Hold up. Okay. Let me see current. God, I feel sneeze. Let me see current energy between these two. I'm not really mad about that. Okay, I'm not really mad about that. Realizations came out as, and I'm pulling for your energy along with his, right? Your guys' energy together. And like I said, like when I pull to see his energy with her, I'll pull that like on his side. But your guys' energy together, realizations is coming out. I'm not really mad about that. I'm curious to see like what the clarifier is gonna be. We'll see if this is a challenge, right? Or if this is a situation, because this could be either one. But that realizations, it does represent epiphanies, like an awakening, you know what I mean? Someone coming to an understanding, like literally someone having an epiphany about something. So let me see how this looks for the both of you. Let me see where you're at. I'm not mad with what's coming out on your side. I do feel like that's pretty on point. Now let's see what's going on with him. Let's see some more. I'm gonna have to dig a little bit deeper into his shit. Let me wait until I get clarifiers. Right off of the bat, you have boundaries coming out on your side. I'm kind of proud of you. Because if I had to guess like what the situation is between these two people, this is fucking, I'm bugged, bitch. Okay, if I had to guess the situation right off the bat, just from like looking at these like 6 cards or 5 cards that we have out, I would have to say that these two people are probably not in communication. If they are, maybe it's been like, maybe he tried to reach out and she hasn't said anything, like Cassie hasn't said anything back. But it really looks like to me these two people are probably not in communication at all. And it kind of looks like to me it's because Cassie's got boundaries coming out on her side, right? And this is very 5 of Swords type shit that's coming out for you, where it represents that someone has like drawn a line in the sand, right? Where someone has established a really hard boundary here. So I'm not mad because this is someone who's sticking to their guns. Can I say that? I apologize, TikTok, if I can't say that. Let me rephrase that, TikTok. This is someone who is like sticking to their boundaries, okay? This is someone who's sticking to their fucking word. This is basically where she probably told him, like, I'm not gonna fuck with you if you're doing this, or whatever, right? And she's standing on it. I can't say for certain if he's messing with her yet. I have to wait for a clarifier. It's hard to say. He has obsession coming out on his side, but that could be how he's feeling about you. So hold on, let me get one more for each of you. Okay, so realization and hopeless is coming out as your guys' current challenge or situation. I'm not mad. That feels very Tower and like 5 of Cups to me, where these two people, I really do feel like this breakup or this separation that you and this person have gone through together, right, has had more of an impact on you than I think that he probably realized it would. Maybe that you realized it would, but I actually think that you're doing okay. But it looks like to me like it had an impact on the both of you that you weren't really expecting. Hold on. Fuck, where did that card go? Oh, good for you. Hold on. As I like contort to get that goddamn card. Okay, anyway. Hopeless in that realization. That hopeless card is very, like, that's that very 5 of Cups where it represents like sinking into despair, right? and you can see that like depicted. I don't know if you can see that well. She's like holding, it's a very like Nine of Swords kind of shit. She's like Five of Cups. She's sitting there in despair and feeling like she's falling apart. It really tries to depict like heartbreak, right? And sorry, it's the Diet Coke. The realization that's coming out with that, it's almost like that pain has pushed through some type of like epiphany. Someone's like woken up to something. Someone has had some kind of epiphany. I kind of fucking think it might be him, to be honest with you. You have boundaries and distance coming out on your side. This gives so Queen of Swords energy to me coming out on your side, because this is someone who's established a hard boundary with this, and this is someone who I think is really sticking to it with that distance card, because they've separated themselves from the situation. So good on you, seriously. Like, yeah, so what? Like, you're getting a reading, but it's not like you're, I mean, fucking, like, it doesn't look like to me anyway that you're not seeing like a chasing card coming out on your side where you're like reaching out to him every week or like trying to text him, or you know what I mean? It doesn't give that. So it looks like to me that you've been keeping your distance from him and like you've been keeping a hard boundary up with him. Let me see one more for him. Let's see what's going on. I don't know. I don't think that he's messing with her, but let's go. Let's keep going. Is he? Let's be for real. Come on, just fucking give it to me straight. I kind of want to keep digging. It's really showing me his feelings with you. I kind of do want to get two more for him, to be honest with you. This doesn't really surprise me that this shit's coming out for him. I guess it would, because I am really pulling for you guys, but I want to just dig more on him. This shit that's coming out for the way that he's feeling about you is really coming out in his energy. Like I think that he is definitely the one that is coming out like with that hopeless, and that I'm gonna go so over on this reading. I just know I am. Anyway, I really think that hopeless and that realization energy is him. And yeah, maybe it is you too. It probably just looks a little different, and we'll get more into that when we get into tarot. You're really seeing that reflected in his oracle though, because there is like this inner knowing that he has now. He has intuition coming out on his side, right? And it represents that he's listening to his heart. It's like, well, what is his heart telling him? Well, his heart's telling him that he's kind of like fucking obsessed with this person, right? This person being you. And he's over here where he's probably coming to the realization that he's infatuated with you, that he has feelings for you, that he adores you. I'm gonna pull some more. Now, I think you're gonna be bugged out by that outcome. It's still, I think, on point with what we were pulling from the last reading. It is. Can I get a couple more? And can I see more of like maybe the situation with those two specifically? Hold on, Cassie. Hold on. One more. What is he doing with that though? Timing came out for him. I'm really curious what he's waiting for. I understand why you probably don't want to fuck with this. You know what I mean? Let me start from the top here. This is fucking okay. Let me start from the top, okay? Realization, hopeless. Yes, that's obviously like challenge situation that's coming out with the both of you, and I do think that it looks a little different. I honestly really like the energy that's coming out on your side, because I think that the realization that you have is a lot more intellectual. It comes across very swords, right? Like you come across very Queen of Swords. It would not surprise me if swords energy just came out like a motherfucker on your side. The realization that's coming out on his side comes across very cups, right? It's like he's coming to this realization that like his feelings are bubbling to the surface, right? That his feelings for you were probably a lot deeper than he expected, than he planned on, that he wanted to happen. Okay, that's fine. When I'm pulling for the shit that's going on with him and this other person, right? I'm assuming that this is probably someone that he has been in a long-term relationship with, maybe even married. I don't know. It looks like to me it's like long-term, something that they've been involved in. Time and memories came out. This to me, and so I'm trying to pull, I'm like, what is he doing with this? You know what I mean? Is he moving on? Is he moving forward with this? Is he moving on from it? The time and memories to me is like he's kind of hanging around this relationship because there's history. Does that make sense? It gives like it's not good. You know what I mean? So I understand why you've established boundaries and you probably don't want to fuck with him. You know what I mean? Because it's like, no, you're like hanging, like you're still giving hope to this relationship even though you think you're not. Like it gives like that interpretation to that other person. Like you're still fucking hanging around because there's history with this person. It kind of looks like to me it's very devil, like he's having a really hard time cutting ties with that person. Does that make sense? It looks like it's probably codependent in nature. I don't know if it's very romantic in nature. There's probably just a ton of history there that they have. And he's having a really hard time letting go. I bet you anything it's codependent in nature. I bet you anything it is. And I'll be interested to see more what comes out in tarot. That's just the feeling that I'm getting from it so far. Is like, oh, they've probably been together a long time and he's just having a hard time cutting ties with that. Or he's probably scared to do it on his own. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. Like maybe they've been together since they were like young. Maybe that's like they've always lived together or some shit like that. Whatever. We'll pull some more. Now, divine masculine and ecstasy is coming out in the subconscious. Yeah, I do think that, like, the way that this relationship started between the two of you, yeah, I do think that, like, to start out with, he probably was looking for, like, oh, I'm just having fun. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just having fun with this. Like, I just want to, like, be friends. You know what I mean? I think that it has blossomed into more for him. And I think he's coming back in for more. I'm not worried about you. I'm not. Second chance and lusting is coming out as the outcome. The lusting I am side-eyeing. Second chance doesn't surprise me. That second chance, obviously, it represents like reconciliation. Someone coming in for a second chance, right? The lusting, I'm side-eyeing a bit. Because I'm like, if he's coming in for a second chance, I'm just be careful of that. If he's coming in for a second chance, like I said, I'm not really worried about you because of the shit that's coming out on your side. You have really good boundaries established already, and I don't think you will hesitate to like cut a motherfucker off. I just don't think you will. I'd have fun with it though. Like if he comes back in, you know what I mean? Have faith in yourself. You're good. You're okay. Like you have some really good boundaries established. You know how to read a motherfucker. I think you'll be able to clock this immediately if you know that that's what he's coming in for. I'm just really curious to see how that comes out in tarot. So let me just get into it, bitch. I've already gone so over on this fucking reading. Okay, hold on. In my defense, it's been a minute since I've read for Cassie, okay? So just bear with me, you guys. Four of Cups coming out as your guys' current challenge situation. I'll take it. You know, I will. It makes sense with the hopeless energy coming out. That Four of Cups. Oh, he's coming out as King of Swords in reverse. Okay. That Four of Cups that's coming out, it represents feeling like you've missed out on an opportunity, right? Feeling like you've missed out on a love opportunity is the big thing with that. And so both of you can absolutely be feeling like that. Again, I like the shit that's coming out on your side. You have Eight of Pentacles coming out. I think that you have taken the feelings that you've been feeling from the situation, right? And I think that you've been redirecting them into a positive way. That Eight of Pentacles looks like to me that you've probably been like redirecting like this fucking energy that you've been feeling with this, right? Like this is pretty common with feminine energy where we'll take a breakup and we'll Eight of Pentacles that shit, right? Like we'll like totally focus in or like narrow in on like our career or school or like our hobby or our kids or whatever the fuck, right? Eight of Pentacles is that, where it's like, you can see that that's what that guy is doing, is like, he's totally zoned in on this pentacle, and he's like, I'm just grinding, dude. Like, this is what I'm doing. So, I'm not mad. I'm curious to see what the clarifier will be for him. Hold on, boo. What do you got? Oh, I'm not mad. Good for you. Let me get one more for him. Damn, you should really give yourself some more credit. You really should. Yeah, he's been... God damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to get one more for each of these. This is pretty tea. Okay, let me show you what I'm seeing here just from like the jump, right? Four of Cups and that Two of Pentacles coming out as your guys' current challenge or situation. Yeah, this is definitely feeling like you've missed out on, and this is how the both of you guys are feeling, right? Like really feeling like there was something here, because there was. Two of Cups is coming out on bottom of the deck. There was something here. You know what I mean? There was chemistry here. There was a fucking spark. That's what Two of Cups is. And that's what that love offering is in that card, right? Is that like, God gave you guys an opportunity at something here, but it was fumbled. You know what I mean? That's fine. Whatever. I can really appreciate what's coming out on your side, because it's almost like you took this as a lesson and bettered yourself for it. I don't know if I could really say the same for him. You have Devil in the reverse and Eight of Pentacles coming out on your side. I would have actually liked to see this coming out on his side, to be honest with you, but I'm not mad that it's coming out on yours. You know what I mean? I would have just liked to see this come out on the masculines, because I'd be like, oh, good for you. Like, you know what I mean? You're actually like moving on from something and like growing up. This kind of shit coming out for you though is, I think that this is someone who is really breaking free from restraints that they have probably been on or been connected to for a long fucking time. I think that this is someone who has probably been tied down to Devil for I don't even know how fucking long. You know what I mean? When Devil comes out in the reverse, it represents that you're getting freedom from it, right? It represents that you're finally breaking those chains from Devil. It represents like you're coming into your independence. You're not, this right here, this is why I'm like, oh, this reminds me of Devil shit, right? Where it's like you're chained to something that's in the past. You're chained to something that is just memories. There's nothing really there. You know what I mean? When that fucker comes out in the reverse, it's like Cassie's not there. She's obviously breaking free from those chains, and she's in this Eight of Pentacles, right? Where she's like really grinding on that aspect in her life. She's probably recognizing a lot of these behaviors or a lot of these relationships too, right? Where she's like, yeah, whatever the relationship is, whether it be romantic, friendship, family, whether that be a fucking job, whether that be whatever the hell it is, right? Like she's starting to recognize those things in her life that are rooted in Devil, and she's really like breaking free from those. I like that. That looks like to me that that's someone who I think is doing a lot of work on self, who is actually putting themselves first for once. The things that are coming out on his side, I want to pull some more on. This just looks like to me this is someone who he's kind of fumbling it, man. You're seeing that he has these desires, Nine of Cups. He has these desires that he wants, but he's going about them the wrong way. You know, he's this King of Swords in the reverse. It's like this is such a good fucking example of it. Like just looking at this reading, it's like he has feelings for this person, but he's completely shitting the bed on it. He has feelings for this person. He has desires for it. You know that like this was real for him, but he's this King of Swords in the reverse where he is just like fucking up left and right on this. He's making wrong decisions, and he knows that he is. That's the thing about a king, right? Like, they have awareness of what they're doing, and, like, he knows that he severely messed this up. I gotta pull some more for that. Page of Cups and the Four of Pentacles coming out as the subconscious. This is definitely, like, yeah, this is reflective of your guys' feelings for one another. And obviously, like, having to hold back those feelings. Like, Page of Cups is that, it's like that spark. It's like this start of feelings starting to come, right? Like, that's Page of Cups. It's like these crush type of feelings, and then like an abrupt stop with that Four of Pentacles. So this to me is like, yeah, there was something here. There was a start of something, and then, like, I don't know. It just looks like to me it got fumbled so bad. I gotta pull some more for that outcome too. I'm just curious how it's gonna go down. Let me just get nosy some more, and I swear to God I'll stop. Let me see some more for where he's at. And specifically with that, let me get 2 for that. Excuse me. Let me get 2 more for that then. Yeah, he's coming back in. He is. Can I get one more? What the fuck was that? Hold on. I'm not mad. 2 more. Sorry, I'm just being nosy. I do think that he is coming back in. He's trying to start up some conversation. I don't know how far it's gonna go. And I think it's kind of due to, and I'm not really mad. I think that you're pretty apprehensive, which I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you. I think he's coming back in and he's starting up some conversation. And honestly, I think why I'm seeing like all of these 5s come out and like 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, you're seeing, because Chariot card's like, oh yeah, this is for sure happening, right? Chariot card represents that someone has a goal in mind and they're executing it, right? No doubt that second chance is gonna happen. But then you see like kind of how it plays out in that minor arcana, where there's someone here, 5 of Swords. I know that fucking card is you, right? Where there's someone here who's establishing boundaries, right? And it's probably in their communication, where I wouldn't doubt if you were probably asking him questions, trying to like gauge the situation, would be a 5 of Swords. You might be disappointed with what you're hearing, right? That's 5 of Cups. Or he's not being, because he's this King of Swords in reverse, he might not be upfront with what is going on with him. I do think that he's having a hard time cutting ties with whoever this is. I don't think that there's anything romantic going on there. Like I said, it's giving that there's a lot of history, and I think he's having a hard time letting it go. I think he's scared. I think he is scared to, I don't know if maybe there's kids or something involved, but it looks like to me like he's scared to take the responsibility on by himself, is what it gives, right? And so I don't know if that's like, I don't know what that is. Like, a lot of times to me that's like, oh, you guys probably share kids together or something, and like you're scared of like whatever, you're scared of like taking the finances on by yourself, or like taking on the responsibility, like taking care of the kids by yourself, like 50-50, whatever the fuck it is, right? You're seeing something like that with him, where he's scared to do that. Yeah, I think he's coming in for communication, but I don't know how far it's gonna go, boo. You are like, I just think that you're putting up some hard boundaries. I'm happy with the shit that's coming out on your side. Like, I'm not mad. Bitch! I know that I went way long on this. Just hold on. I just want to see some Oracle right quick, and I swear to God, I'll stop. What should I get for him? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do Dark Confessions on his ass. Hold on. Why not? Fuck it. You know? I just had a feeling that these readings were I just had a feeling that this fucking reading was gonna go like this, man. This is how the readings were yesterday. Hold on, let me get 3. Sorry, you guys. I didn't forget about y'all. Wait, he just had this one. I swear to God. Please tell me if I pulled this one for you when you came in here. My mask keeps me safe. I need to fake my feelings. I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. Wow. Damn, bitch. I smile on the outside, but I am dying on the inside. I believe that. Bottom of the deck. I think of you at, and this I believe too. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. That I believe. That is definitely that shit that was in his oracle. I'm sorry I went so long on this. Oh my God. I'm gonna predict that this I'm gonna still predict that this happens during Taurus season. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry I went so long on that. Okay. Hold on, bitches. I didn't forget about you guys. That was my bad. I haven't read for Cassie in a minute, so I kind of like popped the fuck off on that one. I know I got Mel and Gabriella. Let me double check and make sure I didn't miss anyone else. Did I? Did I? Are you guys, Mel, Gabriella, are you guys in here? I should probably type my list out, huh? You know what I mean? Paid list. I got Mel. Oh, that kind of looks weird, but we're just gonna go with it. Bam. Bam. What's that, boo? Okay, period. Good, that'll give me time to clean my mess up here. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Period. Period. It will be, yes. It should be around, right now we're around 58 minutes. So I'm going to assume that it was probably like, I was in that reading for a minute. I'm going to guess like, wait, 40. I was probably in that reading for like fucking 20 minutes, maybe longer, like 25 minutes. I'm gonna guess around like the 40-minute mark, or maybe the 45-minute mark, I'm gonna guess. And trust, if you guys like don't want your shit on YouTube, please just say, like, I will take the fucking live down, you know what I mean? But I do try to be careful. Like, especially when you guys like drop names, I do try to be careful and like not say the names too much. Cause like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, I doubt anyone's probably really watching the replays, but you never know, you know? I love the question that Gabriella asked on her reading. I was very curious about that one too. All right. Period. That was a good read. That was tea, bitch. I knew it. Hold on. I'm probably gonna use this deck. Damn, I went way long on that one. Oops. Rebecca, I got you, boo. Let's go, boo. I feel a sneeze in my nose and that nostril. Oh! Okay. Let's do that first one. I don't even want to flip this over. Oh, okay, here we go. That's hard to say so far. Hold on. I was gonna say if we see pages, probably not, and then of course we see pages. So let's see. One more. One more. Stop. Like, no. Like, actually, how do I answer this? Because how do I answer this? This is like he regrets it. Would he admit it? No. Do you know what I mean? Does he regret it? Yeah. Like, does he know what he did's fucked up? Yeah. Would he admit it? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You know what I mean? Four of Swords, Page of Wands in the reverse, Six of Wands naturally, Two of Swords, Empress, and the Knight of Cups. Moon card bottom of the deck. So this is obviously something like, so he's thought about this, right? Like, that's Four of Swords type shit. This isn't his moon though, and so this is where, no, Gabrielle, I got you next, boo. So this is something that he's thought about, but this is something that he's keeping secret. Like, he's keeping to himself. He's not admitting this to anybody. He's not talking about, like, his realizations to anybody or anything, right? That Page of Wands in the reverse is where he realizes, right, in this Four of Swords. It's like, well, what does he realize in this Four of Swords? What he realizes in this Four of Swords is his Page of Wands in reverse. What a Page of Wands in reverse does is this is someone who acts on jealousy, right? This is someone who, like, think of a little kid. You know what I mean? Think of a little kid who's naughty. You know what I mean? Because a Page of Wands, like, in the upright, it's a kid, but it's someone who's, like, a kid who, like, they listen to their parents. You know what I mean? Like, they be listening to the king and queen and shit like that. A Page of Wands in the reverse is not listening to that king and queen. Like, they're over here throwing a fucking tantrum. They're over here fucking causing a scene. You know what I mean? That's a Page of Wands in the reverse. Is someone causing a fucking scene. Okay, Six of Wands. To get attention. And this is also like, so he knows this, but that's his pride right there, is that Six of Wands. Two of Swords. This is him not being able to admit this. Empress and that Knight of Cups. This is most likely, like, if he did, right? If he was to admit this, I do think that there obviously, right? Like, how could there not be growth that comes out of this? And there would also be healing that would happen as well. But I think that what he might be afraid of is on the other side of this, that he would have to admit that he still has feelings for you. Okay, period, end of story. So smart enough to regret it? Yes. Is he smart enough to admit it? No. You know what I mean? Bitch. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Is that sun? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he does. I don't think I think he's pretty smart. Hold on. Which of these objects has a brim? A brim? Oh. That and that? I must have got it right. Okay. One more. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't know. I'm just gonna start from the top. He does know. I just don't think, I think that he's smart enough to know that he doesn't know the whole story. Period. Yeah, he knows sun, right? That hermit card's coming out right after it though, and so he knows that this happened. That's sun, right? That hermit card though is that like he has this information, but he's also the type of person where he hermits it, right? Where he's like, he can come to his own conclusion about things that have happened. And so he's in this hermit card where he's like, he's thinking about this, right? Because it represents like introspection. It represents someone who's like seeking, they go into solitude and they're like thinking about it, right? And they're doing that so they can get enlightenment. And so he's probably like with this information or what he heard, he's probably sitting there by himself and he's like thinking about it, you know? Ten of Wands is coming out with that. And so this might be one where he probably thinks about this a lot, like thinks about it a lot at work and shit like that. You might have known him for a while. This just kind of looks like to me that he knows, but he doesn't know the whole story, and this could be bothering him. Yeah. Yeah, he's in his head about it. He's trying to make sense of it. You're just kind of seeing there's this little thing in him where he just doesn't know, you know? He just doesn't know. Right? That's the only, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Or it's like not, it's something like that where he's not, there's something missing. You know what I mean? There's something missing. Ooh, let's see. Okay. One more. Just one more. What are those? Damn. I would understand why I guess this would come out like this. It's coming out as very maybe, but let me fucking talk about this, okay? Because do I think that you can get more? Yes. You're seeing the challenge, I guess. You know? Yes, like you can. You're seeing that. Like they're like that's Star and Chariot. Like there's some, like you could shoot, literally like shoot for the stars, right? That's very much what that is. You're seeing the, like, the minor that's coming out with it, though. It's sticky and it's fucking rough. And so it's like, yeah, absolutely she could. You're seeing the fuckery, I guess, that you would have to deal with. And then High Priestess is coming out on bottom of the deck, where it's like, yeah, the outcome, it really would be unknown, like how this would pan out. You're seeing that the significant other who you're divorcing from, he would be extremely fucking combative. He's in a Five of Wands, man. This is all fight. This is all fight. Five of Wands is all fight. This is someone who is all in their ego. You know what I mean? That is all they want. They're angry. And he's in a King of Cups, right? And so he's very emotional the way that he's coming at this. And that's why it comes out so angry. He's also in the Seven of Swords as well, where it is some like sneak attack kind of shit. It is, that's like all I could say about that. Like a Seven of Swords is someone who is, they're behind the scenes. They're fucking scheming. They're planning. You know what I mean? They're trying to, they're sneaking around, doing shit, whatever. They're trying to lie. They're lying to kick it and shit. So it would be difficult. So yes, to answer your question, it would be difficult though, bitch. It would. It would. I mean, he would be fighting. He would be fighting to the end, boo. Which makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, of course. I get that. Right? Because I bet you anything if we fucking... Actually, I should see. I should just kind of see, like, what his energy would be in comparison to, like, a 50-50. Let's see if it's any less combative. I just want to see. Let me kind of... Hold on. I want to click on that. I kind of want to see, like, what would it look like? Like, the money and everything. Because I bet you anything we'll see a difference. Yeah. It ain't shit. Yeah, this is definitely not, like, I mean, it's okay. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay. It is okay. It's okay. That's all I could say. It looks like a situation like that. It kind of looks like, to me, I don't even know if this would go through court. I don't know if this is like a mediation or something like that. That's kind of what it looks like to me. Knight of Wands coming out on bottom of the deck, absolutely. It's extremely fucking quick if it was 50-50, right? That's Knight of Wands energy. It's super fast. It does kind of look like that to me, though, where it might be like a mediation kind of thing. And it looks like to me that he is defensive, but not to the point of where he is angry. Do you get what I'm saying? Where he's like lashing the fuck out at you. Does he have his walls up and is he kind of like hurt? Yeah, but like it's not where he's attacking you. You're not seeing that. It doesn't come across as attacking. It comes across as he's just blocked. Like he's being defensive. You know what I mean? No, he's like super combative with that other one. And it looks like it looks like it's 50-50. It looks like it gets panned the fuck out. Period. Yeah, and it looks like it is like a done deal. That's it. That makes sense. So yeah, to answer your question, you definitely could get more. You could. Fuck. Okay. That's okay, I'm up for the battle, period. Period. Is Gabriella still in here? Who's all in here? Oh, Mel, I got you, boo. Hold on, I have to add Rebecca on there. Hold up. Fuck. There we go. I kind of feel like I'm getting sick, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I just seen that I got Mel for some more questions. Hold up. Oh. I should grab my tissue. My tissue. Oh. Hold up, boo. There we go. Let's see, boo. Excuse me. Let's do that one. 2 more. I still feel that sneeze in that nostril, man. That is irritating the shit out of me. I'm kind of leaning more towards the fault one, boo. Let me get one more. Yeah, I'm leaning more towards that one. Let me get one more for that, just for the fuck of it. I'm leaning more towards that one. I pulled separately for each of them. Like, I pulled for the fault one first and then for the no fault. Yeah. That one, I don't really know why. So I don't know why, but the moon and the 2 of swords is coming out. And so, and chariot, right? 6 of wands. It's like all pointing towards yes. There might be something there though that you have, because that 2 of swords and moon is hidden information, right? It's secrets. And so I'm just curious if you have something that, like, is a secret. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if you have something that is like, it's gonna seal it. It's a secret. Like, you have hidden information. Like, you got it in the bag. Like, you got something. Like, you know what I mean? And so, if you do, like a Two of Swords and a Moon, because that tells me it's like she might be hiding this. Like, she's got something, but she doesn't know if she should go forward with it. She's just over here in this Two of Swords where she's like, she got this information. She's just sitting here with it, right? But she's in that Moon with it where she's got secrets. You know what I mean? She's got secrets on his ass. I would encourage you, if you have that, like, if you got some shit, do it. Do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm kind of leaning more towards that one, bitch. Period. Just throw all that out for her. You do, period. Okay, period. Period. That, I'm like, as soon as I clock that, I'm like, what the fuck is that? What's she got? You must got something. Oh, yikes. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Wow. And one. Oh, God. Damn, those are, like, heavy. Okay. Bitch, it might. I'm not even kidding. Can I pull 3 more? Hold on. More. It might. It's looking like to me that, oh God, I don't even know how to fucking go about this, because it's like, I think either way, you're seeing like either way, when he knows, like when he like realizes or he becomes aware of what the situation is, like what you're wanting and what you're desiring, that is when shit flips for him. You know what I mean? Like either way, whether he finds out this way, whether he finds out in court, that is when it's gonna fucking flip. Probably even like I know how probably combative he is right now. It's gonna get pretty bad. This one's hard to say. I'm just like, I don't even know what I would, God. I kind of want to like encourage, I kind of want to just fucking encourage just doing it through the courts, because I'm like, wait. Ooh. I believe that. You got him backed into a corner with his pentacles. You're seeing that in here. He gets super fucking combative, though. I guess that's what I would say, or what I would... to be mindful of, I guess. You know what I mean? Is like either way, that Five of Wands is gonna make its motherfucking appearance with his ass. It would work, though. It would. I mean, to answer your question, it would. Yes, it would. You are. You're backing him into a corner with his pentacles with that one, man. You really are. And I do believe that with what you just said right there, because you're seeing that clearly in his Ten of Cups. That Tower card hit it. And so I totally believe that. I think he's terrified of it. I think he's terrified of this, like, idea that he's betrayed or whatever, right? Like, and I don't know how well he's done it. Maybe he's done it pretty fucking well. Where he has, like, to the kids especially, where he's, like, made this, whatever. He's, like, presented to them kind of like this picture perfect. Like, oh my God, like, everything was, like, totally like, everything made sense. Like, when mom and dad were together, like, it was this Ten of Cups fantasy. And he's terrified of that fucking tower hitting it. And so, then he's backed into a corner in, like, this King of Pentacles, right? I believe it. It would work. It would. Bitch, it would. Okay? It would. It would work. It would. Period. Okay, hold on. Oh, God. Yeah, he did. What'd he say? Oh, he did, bitch. Okay, period. What did he say? I fucking knew it. I had this feeling when I was polling for what was that question? That first one. Or no. This, was it the second one? The second one. I had that feeling. I can't remember what came out. I think it was the Eight of Swords that he was in for that second question that I did for the first, like, the first three. That guy was in an Eight of Swords where, and he's in a hermit, right? So that guy was like, he's trying to, like, seek the truth by himself. And I got this feeling when I seen that Eight of Swords. I'm like, he's over here kind of mind-fucking himself with this. And I kind of just get the feeling, and I think I said that, I'm like, there's something missing here. To where, like, I think it's more of, like, lying by omission. Like, it's not lining up. Something, like, the dots are not connecting with this. It looks like to me that he's, like, not, there's a story that's not lining up. Like, he's not, like, telling a full story. Do you know what I mean? He's in a Page of Wands and a fucking Four of Pentacles. Like, he's over here kind of, like, breadcrumbing a story. And it's like, what? So what happened? So she got banned. But, like, what happened? He's saying something about... he's saying something about how, like, there was a fight. That's it. And it doesn't make sense, bitch. I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense to people. I think that this probably is more for... I would believe this a lot for whoever we pulled for, like, that second question. This is probably where he's at. Because he's in, like, an Eight of Swords where he's like... Am I crazy? He's saying something, it's not lining up, and he's saying something about how there was a fight. And, like, that's why he had to ban you. It's because, like, you were fighting. Or, like, you were, like, combative. Or, like, you were, like, whatever. You're, like, in this Five of Wands, right? And so, whatever that looks like, I don't know. Like, a Five of Wands is very combative energy. It's, like we were just fucking saying in the other ones. It's someone who is fighting. You know what I mean? Like, knocking shit over, fucking screaming, yelling, cussing. Like, they are there for a fight, you know? So he's saying something like that. To where, like, maybe he's, like, saying, like, oh, yeah, she came in yelling at me, and I had to kick her out. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. Okay, I'm sorry. Stop. She came in here yelling at me, and it was scaring customers. Stop it. I don't know if that was it, but it was like, she came in here screaming and like yelling at me. And like I had to kick her out. She had to get banned. Whatever. Shut up. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Too fucking funny. It doesn't make sense though. I mean, it's a 4 of Pentacles, and so things are not lining up. It just doesn't make sense. He's not being like, you know how like, if it was true, you would have a story. Like, you know what I mean? You'd be like, yo, like, I don't know, I can't like, you'd be like, yo, she came in here like fucking, she knocked that thing over and then she fucking screamed at like so-and-so. Like, tell them, like, you know, you were here, fucking tell them what happened. And then she came over here. Like, you know what I mean? There'd be things, like, there would be a story. You know what I mean? There's not a story there. And so he's, like, saying something like, oh, yeah, she's just, like, combative. And, like, she had to get banned. And they're like, well, what happened? She's just yelling and, like, you know? Do you know what I mean? Okay. Hold up, y'all. Gabriella, are you in here, boo? Gabriella, do you want to do the readings first or the questions first? What you want to do, boo? Oh. Period. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all, I might... Well, I'll wait until after these questions and see. I was gonna say I might close the list because I have to fucking bake cookies tonight. And I just realized it's like 8:40. Hold on, I'm gonna do Gabriella's questions first and then I'll decide. Okay. Let's go. Period. Let's go. You're perceived at work well. Very well. This is someone who... Okay. This is someone who probably has... This is how you're perceived, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's true, but this is what they're seeing. They're seeing someone who probably has a long history with this kind of work. And this could be where, I don't know, it kind of, I don't know if maybe like you grew up in it. Yeah, it looks like to me this is someone who's well seasoned. Like, this is how they're perceiving you, is that you're someone who's like well seasoned in this work. They might even get the perception that you could have, and well seasoned, I mean like you have been, like you have experience in a lot of areas, and I mean like, because it's a Chariot, and so it's like, this would be, what can I think of for an example, like for myself? So this would be like, so like just for example, like when I was working in like a treatment center, right? Like I would know like a Chariot card energy when like someone would come in, like I could just feel that they had like been around. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, like this is not your first fucking rodeo here. You know what I mean? Like you've probably worked in like, this is probably like peasantry, like for you, you know what I mean? Like you've probably worked in like so many other centers other than this one, you know what I mean? And this is probably like light work for you. That's kind of what this looks like to me. Is like they know that you've like worked all over the place, right? You've worked probably several different areas. This is something that you're extremely good at. There is this thing about you though that is very guarded, and so you're hard to get to know. There's like this mysterious thing about you, right? You're you're just hard to get to know on a personal level. I don't think that that's bad. I honestly don't. I don't think that's a bad fucking thing to have in a career. Honest to God. That's probably what you want. But you are hard to get to know on a personal level. Period. Sometimes I feel like I'm faking it till I make it. Period. I'm not mad about that fucking High Priestess coming out then in that 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're very hard to get to know on a personal level. I don't think that that's really a bad thing though. You know what I mean? Shit. Period. Let's go, bitch. Hold on. God, I'm scared about this one. Hold on. My God, let's go. Let's go. When... Okay. She is. Bitch, she is finding it. She is. That might be... Am I picking up on that right? I kind of want to say that this is like... I want to say that this is next year, but I want to... Hold on. I want to see if I'm picking up on that right. Or is that this year? Is that next year? No, it's not. Is it this year then? Is that this year? It is this year. It is. Okay. That is this year. This looks like to me, I was gonna say, I initially wanted to say Gemini season of next year. But it said no, that's not what it is. So this is probably Virgo season this year, bitch. I'm not even kidding. I'm so curious how she's doing that. You're seeing that it's been a fucking long road. 6 of Swords and that 10 of Wands. I'm just really curious, like, I don't know if she kind of has, I don't know. That could be a couple different things for her. Like, maybe she has to, like, travel or whatever quite a bit to find this. Like, maybe she kind of has to travel back and forth or whatever, right? That could also just be representing, my God, just her feelings around this. Just the... God, the burnout, the fucking struggle, the burden that it's had on her. Yeah. My God. Yeah, she is pretty laser focused on that. That is definitely not something that she is giving up on. You know what I mean? Damn. Like, come on, you know what I mean? Damn. Definitely looks like that's something that she finds that by herself, like with no one's help, man. She be digging for that shit. Hold up. Okay. Let's see this bitch. Hold the fuck on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 3 more. I like it. I'm not mad. This could take a minute, but I'm not mad. So that's a yes. That is a yes. Yeah, that's a yes, bitch. Do I want to say this? This is a yes. Like, yeah, it is. 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, Fool, Magician in reverse, 3 of Wands and Sun. This is like, yes. I'm like, the 4 of Wands and the fucking Magician in reversal, I'm like, you really want me to fucking say this? Because it's looking like, to me, these two people, they want the same fucking thing, right? But it almost looks like it needs and I'm not saying like a magician, it doesn't have to be bad, right? Depending on what the fuck it comes out with, but like, I'm just gonna keep it real. A magician in the reverse, it is manipulation, right? So it could take some convincing, a push. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in like, my God, please don't ban me, TikTok. I do not mean that in like a non-consensual way, okay? I don't mean it like that at all. Do you get what I'm saying? There's someone here who has like, they're thinking about it too much and they need like a push, right? They need someone to kind of like throw a little fucking something. Do you get what I'm saying? And so anyway, I'm like, when I seen that, I'm like, you really want me to fucking tell her that? Anyway, that's what's coming out, bitch. It might take a little something. Do you get what I'm saying? It might take a little something like that. I'm kind of feeling like it might be you that has to be the one that does it. I'm not even kidding. Only because I'm reading for you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah. And it could take some time. Yeah, it is you. Definitely. That has to be like the one that, I don't know, like kind of, you know what I mean? Like throws it, like kind of like throws a little like, I don't know how to say it without getting fucking banned on here. Throws a little hint, I guess. You know what I mean? Throws a little something. And it could take some time. But that's a yes, bitch. Yeah, he's definitely on the same page. I'll tell you that. Definitely. Definitely. Definitely picking up what you're putting down. Hold on. Throw it back at him. Period. That's on my soul. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna, hold on. It's a fucking, I'm gonna close the list after Rebecca only because I need to go bake these motherfucking cookies tonight and I really don't want to. But I gotta get it done. Like, don't want to. I had such a busy day. I literally did not have time to go do it. Why? Is that under review? I did get everything done though, so all I have to do is just throw them in the fucking oven. You know what I mean? All of it's done. I just have to throw them in the oven. Okay. Oh, let's get it, bitch. Hold on. Okay. Let's motherfucking see. I'm gonna pull some Oracle for this, boo. For this one. Hold up. Yeah. Let's do four more video and yeah, period. I will be, just so you guys know, I will be back on here Sunday night. Okay, let me see. Let's see motherfucking next Friday. Let's go. Let me see that. Okay. Should probably be good for you. Can I get... Let's go. Whoa, shit. Okay. This looks good. Hold up. I want to see the clarifiers for this before I go off. Yeah, I kind of get what you're saying about, like, when we were doing that one question. What was that? About being perceived at work. I would not say that you are, like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't say that you're fake. You're not really seeing that. I just think you are careful. Because there's not, like, a part of you that is, I don't know, that you're projecting to these people that is, like, fake as shit or, like, ain't you. You know what I mean? There's just certain aspects of yourself that you're showing people. And there's certain aspects of yourself that you're not. I don't think that's bad. You're seeing that here, though, definitely. Not bad. Yeah, you definitely hide a lot of... We'll get into that. I'm really curious who you'll be interacting with. Let me get one for that. And I'm curious to see that shit. Let me get one for that. And one for that. Bitch, I know. I'm gonna pull Oracle for this one. Period. One more. What is that? Hold on. God damn it. Oh, okay. I'm not mad. Okay. There's no one... There's no one specifically that's coming out here. This is all you, boo, but I'm going to get into this, and I do want to pull Oracle for this. This is going well. It is. Man, this really aired out how... Yeah, this just really aired out how you... Just how you interact, you know what I mean? And it's not bad. I don't think it is, you know what I mean? You're seeing... Actually, I'm going to start... Actually, where the fuck do I want to start? I guess I'll do bottom of the deck. Two of Cups coming out on bottom of the deck. Like, with the context of this reading, right? Two of Cups, like, yes, it does, like, it's like romantic connection, but, like, just with the context of this reading, it's all about just connections in general, right? And I do think that that's probably something that, I think it is kind of something you're working on. I'm not even kidding. I think it's something you're working on with this, okay? Because you're seeing, like, in the past, and you probably do this currently, I'm willing to bet. So you see Ace of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Cups, and then Page of Cups. This kind of shit right here is where, oh my God, this is probably a type of person who, holy shit, has been extremely drained from their job, probably has, to the point of like, because you're seeing that this person's extremely compassionate and caring and empathetic, right? That's why they're coming out as that Queen of Cups. To the point of where it's hard for them to get that Ace of Cups in the upright, right? Where it's hard for them to pour back into self. It's hard for them to self-care, right? And so, and this also like affects obviously probably their love life, right? Page of Cups. This is probably the type of fucking person who does not bring that shit to work, right? They probably have no idea, like, if she's married, what she's got going on. This is probably someone who keeps that kind of stuff really to themselves. Yeah, that's really all I could say about that. This is definitely someone who keeps their emotional life very under wraps, and I think that you coming into this new job, yeah, I think that you came into this new job wanting to kind of be like that. I think that you were like, yeah, I don't want to like really talk about any of that. I don't want to present any of that to anybody. It's not really anybody's business. It's just like, I'm really starting over new, and that's where I want to keep it. Because you see that Ten of Wands, Magician, and Knight of Cups. I'm not mad about the Knight of Cups being there though, and I'm going to talk about it. Because like that Ten of Wands and Magician, that's why I said, I'm like, oh yeah, like with that first question that we were just doing about being perceived at work, I don't think that you're presenting yourself as someone who's fake as shit. That's not that at all. I think that is someone who is putting their best foot forward. That is someone who is like really like coming into a job and fucking doing the damn thing, right? This is someone who is like, I'm really putting forth my work ethic. That's Ten of Wands, right? That's like, this is the face that I'm fucking showing you, is my Ten of Wands, right? Eventually, yes, you're probably going to see some of this Knight of Cups bleed through, and I think that that's really what you're going to see. You're probably kind of letting that trickle through now, and you're probably letting that trickle through like at this event, right? Because it's not like y'all, I mean, you know what I mean? It's not like y'all working at that thing. I think that there is going to be people that see a more fun-loving, because that's Knight of Cups, a more charming, interesting, like alluring. Like that's how a Knight of Cups is. That's someone who like really draws you in. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh my God, like I didn't know that like you were like that. You know what I mean? That's how a Knight of Cups is. It's like they're just so charming. Like the way that they talk and they carry themselves is like, oh my God, like I didn't know that you were like this. Anyway, I think that you're coming across like that. However, do I want to go? I'll come back to that subconscious. The way that you're seeing this go down, because I really wanted it to present itself like in this future position, right? Like the way that the event would go down, you come across as still this Queen of Swords, right? You really, it's very fucking intimidating. People are extremely intimidated of you. People are very intimidated to ask you questions, to get to know you. You're just a Queen of Swords is all it is. It's not like, and so I wouldn't like, don't downplay that or anything. That's just how you are. You're this Queen of Swords. This is someone who does know their shit. You know what I mean? That is a Queen of Swords. So I don't think that you're like putting yourself out there where it's like, oh yeah, she's fake. She doesn't know like as much as she's like presenting herself to know. It's like, no, she does. She's this Queen of Swords. Like she knows her shit. She really does. I think that you are going to be, I'm just like curious who the fuck it is, and I really wish it would have like came out. I kind of want to pull one more for it. This right here with that Four of Wands and that Hierophant is you like establishing a lot stronger connections like in this area. Do you get what I'm saying? And so I do think that this event that you're going to is really helpful in that. I'm just curious like who it's gonna fucking be, and that's why like I kept saying, I'm like, who's gonna come out there? I do kind of want to pull some more for that. the stuff that's coming out in the subconscious, yeah, like, do I... 10 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, and that 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I guess this is like, this comes across very like career reading type of stuff right here. That 10 of Cups, yeah, I guess that does kind of like bleed it. Damn, that really did come out as like career type shit. But like, whatever. That 10 of Cups is something that, yeah, this is something I've seen before, and I do think that this is something that you are very much desiring, and I do think that you will get it. You know what I mean? That 10 of Cups is someone who's still keeping this idea of a relationship that they're desiring and that they're wanting. Do I think it's like consuming your life? No, I don't. This is just buried in your subconscious, right? Because what you see is also buried in her subconscious is that 9 of Pentacles and an 8 of Pentacles. And so at the end of the fucking day, she's this 9 of Pentacles where it's like, yeah, that 10 of Cups is like buried in my subconscious, but also is my, hold on. Also is my career, my self-sufficiency, my fucking money, taking care of myself. 8 of Pentacles, also my work ethic, the way that I do my work here, the way that I present myself here, whatever, right? Looks good. Now, the Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and that Death card coming out as advice. This kind of like ties into what, God, where was it? That part right there. Like, because there is nothing wrong with popping yo shit, okay? Page of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Death card coming out. There might, because I get that. Like, I get what you're saying. It's like, I don't want to be seen as just that, though. I don't think you have to worry about that, okay? Because you're this Queen of Swords, okay? Don't fucking worry about that. You know your shit. There might be something here, though, because this is someone who's popping their shit, but they're doing it different. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you that bitch, all right? You're coming across as like a Queen of Swords. This page of, or excuse me, that page of, or excuse me, the fucking Queen of Wands. The Page of Wands is coming out with that, though, and the Death card. And so this tells me that, like, she's coming to this fucking thing. And she ain't no motherfucking scrubs, okay? Like, she coming like fucking, you know what I mean? Like, she's coming whatever. She's coming like whatever the fuck she's wearing. But she's got like this different spin to it. She has this different idea to it because that's Page of Wands, right? And the Death card coming out with that is like, yeah, I'm not probably presenting myself as I would in the past, right? I'm probably not really like popping my shit like maybe I would in the past or whatever at like previous jobs, but I'm still popping my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still like out here dressed to the fucking nines. So I would encourage you to do that. I honest to God would. Seriously, pop your fucking shit. Do it. I'm serious. Do it. Hold on. Because you're just doing it, but you're doing it different. Do you know what I mean? Okay, period. Hold up. I kind of want to pull one for that too, because I'm really curious whose attention you're going to be getting with that. Love it. Not mad. Now, what about this? I'm not mad about that either, because that's very that. Like, yeah, do I think that she's probably going to show up and, like, I don't know, like, I don't even know what bitches wear, you know what I mean? Because I don't know, what's something, like, real, I don't know, do I think that she's going to be showing up in, like, a fucking, I don't know, a string bikini or no, she's going to be like this, you know what I mean? And so this is someone, it is extremely professional, but it's something that, like, it's gonna draw people in. Honest to God, it is. And I'm wanting to see, like, but it's very based in Pentacles. It's very tasteful. You're gonna be getting attention. Is this from who I think it is what I want to fucking get at. Hold on, I know I'm gonna go a little over. Hold on. What did you say his sign was? Is he water? I think he's water. Am I right? fucking guy. This is definitely like making conversation. It's just not in the way that I would, whatever. I guess it's effort. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It's effort that's being made and like communication that they're trying. You know what I mean? They're trying. It's just that like they're not presenting as a king like I would want them to. I'm not mad. At least they're trying, okay? I get it. I get it. It's a 4 of Cups based, right? And so this is someone who, like, they know that they kind of could have done better. They know that they kind of shit the bed on this, where it's like, damn, like, I kind of, like, yeah, I talked to her, but, like, fuck, I should have, like, said this. You know what I mean? Like, I should have, done more. Anyway. Yeah, I think that you're very much drawing in attention in all the good ways. And I don't know, I like the way that I just like the way that you're carrying yourself with this one, with this job, you know, and at this event. I think you need to give yourself more credit, because, like, you definitely are presenting yourself as that bitch intelligent-wise, and people know that. People know that you know your shit, because you do. People haven't seen that part of you. People haven't seen like that Wands part of you yet. And they're going to. And it's going to be getting attention. That's on my soul. And I'm not mad. And it's going to be getting someone's attention. I just think that he's just not taking like the advantage of it that I would want him to. Anyway. He's trying. Hold on. Okay, hold up. Now, let's see this shit. Ooh, how the fuck do I want it? I'm trying to think of Oracle I kind of want to pull for this one. Okay, let me get into it, bitch. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna get some of these. Hold up. I'm gonna start with the Oracle on this. Hold it. Okay. Do I want to start with this one? Fuck it. Okay. Let me kind of just see. Just a little thought. Who the fuck is this? 2 more. Okay, I do think that this very much gives just very much seizing the opportunity. I'm not mad. I guess I would be careful of... Actually, I kind of want to see if that comes out on their side. I was going to say it might be like a rebound thing. I don't know if that would be for you or the other person. it does look like a situation where, like, everybody's out fucking partying. And yeah, it kind of looks like the interest is there from the start, but you guys kind of... The interest is there from the start, but you guys are unsure about it. And so, like, there's kind of like this, I don't know, uncertainty, kind of like this, I've been out of the game so fucking long. There's this interest from the start, like, when you guys see each other, but there's, like, this uncertainty of, like, they're into you or not, and so, like, you're kind of trying to, like, feel the situation out, right? You're seeing that, and it kind of lasts for a minute. Anyway, that's kind of, that looks like the situation that's gonna be. No, let's go in. Hold on. Let me see current. Fuckers. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad, you know, with what's coming out on your side. They kind of seem to be the one that's more hesitant. You are... I'm not mad. It just kind of looks like to me, it's like, you don't really know this person, and you're just like, I'm not really scared of that, though. I'm kind of, like, willing to see just, like, what the fuck happens, right? It might be air sign. God damn, I'm wondering what sign came out the last time if I was able to pull it. I think it's air sign. This definitely looks like a situation where it, like, drinking is involved. Oh God. I'm so curious if you're gonna be the one in regret. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Wait. Fuck it. Let's do one more. Yeah, period. Okay. One more. Good for you. Yeah, you're definitely in that fucking Wands energy, boo. Where's he at? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just, like, curious if this guy's, like, younger than you or something. I'm like, what's up with, like, the... I don't know. The fucking longing? I don't know. Anyway. I love an Ace of Wands coming out on the bottom of the deck with this reading because it's just, like, on point, bitch. Okay, Star card, 3 of Pentacles coming out. I think this is right up our alley with what we're wanting to know. Ace of Wands, obviously, this has to do with our passions. You know what I mean? Star card, 3 of Pentacles coming out. That Star card is obviously, like, that I think is very fitting for... like a birthday kind of event too, where it's like, oh, like the star of the show, you know what I mean? But it's also a, like, wish fulfillment card, right? And so this could be something where it's like, oh my God, like I've been like wanting this to fucking happen, right? That 3 of Pentacles that's coming out with it is that it could be, because I was picking like that up in the Oracle, where it's kind of like the situation where they're both kind of interested, they're watching each other, but they don't know if the other person's interested in them, and so they're kind of like tiptoeing around it, kind of like trying to see if, like, if they say something and the person laughs, like, you know what I mean, like trying to see if there's any kind of interest. A 3 of Pentacles can be like that, where it's like this secret admirer type, and so it kind of gives that, where it's like, is this person into me? Like, I'm trying to see if they like me back. I don't know. Are they do they think that I'm good looking? Like, shit like that. Anyway, 4 of Pentacles, Sun in reverse, and that fucking Page of Cups is coming out as like the situation between you guys when this happens. I get the feeling that this might be like, when I seen Sun in the reverse with this, I'm like, oh shit, this is like drunk goggles. Oh no. Be careful. Obviously, I mean, Because Sun in the reverse is like, it's very hyped up, like, optimism, right? And so it's not like it's rooted in reality. It just makes sense with a situation like this because it's like, oh yeah, of course, alcohol can give you that kind of feeling. Where it's like, whatever, I don't know, it's been fucking years since I've been inebriated, so I don't know. But I can remember that, where it's like, yeah, just like kind of this euphoric whatever, like it's not in reality, right? Like you can't just like be there forever. Anyway, and so you're seeing there's kind of that sense between these two. And Page of Cups, like, yeah, there's interest, you know what I mean? Four of Pentacles, though, yeah, there is some, like, standoffing of them, whatever. I think that they're just kind of being careful. They don't really know this person. I think that this is someone new. I think this is someone new. I do. I don't think that you know this person. I don't. I think this is someone new. That definitely gives that Four of Pentacles type shit. For sure. Maybe they've seen you before. I don't think you've ever seen this fucking person before. They might have seen you before. Because they have a Four of Cups coming out on their side, so they might have. The shit that's coming out on your side, I don't think so. You got High Priestess, Page of Wands, and that Knight of Wands. This is no, I don't think you know who the fuck this person is at all. This is the situation, though. So you're, like, looking at the situation where you're like, I don't know what's going to come of this. I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's really stepping into the unknown. I love the energy that's coming out on your side, though, because it's like Page of Wands. You're like, there's some interest. You know what I mean? Knight of Wands, fuck it. Let's ball. You know what I mean? And so you're very much taking that Ace of Wands opportunity that's presented to you. He's kind of over here. I don't know, like the shit that's coming out on his side. I'm like, why are you kind of like taking this so seriously? Like, calm down. I don't know if he okay, I'm gonna say this. Stop. Okay. I think that you know why you came. Like, you know why you're here. And I think that he might, I don't know, this I would kind of expect to come out on a feminine side, right? I'm just going to keep it real. The kind of stuff that's coming out on his side, I would expect someone to be like, so this opportunity presents itself. And then they're like, oh, well, let's go back to my house or your house or whatever, right? And they want to like sit there and talk. And they want to like sit there and like get to know you. You know what I mean? That's what that shit looks like to me. So I would just kind of expect that to come out on a feminine side, where like you would see the kind of shit coming out on your side, like on a masculine's, where it's like they know why they're here. You know what I mean? Like, we know why we're here. You know why I'm here. We know what we're doing here. Okay? Like, we know why we're here. We know what's hood. Like, we know what we're doing. This kind of stuff to me is like, why is he like prolonging this? Like, why is it anyway? I guess be prepared for that. I don't know. Be prepared for that. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. I think that this is an air sign. Aries, Leo, or not Aries, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Sorry, I was trying to see if there was any indicator specifically of what it might be. Aquarius, possibly. But I think it's an air sign, I do. And honestly, I kind of think it's someone your age. I don't know. I kind of see like there's someone here in the outcome that wants to spin the block. And you're seeing that in the Oracle too. I think that there's someone here that wants to spin the block on this. There might be someone here that doesn't. And if I had to guess, I'm sorry. If I had to guess, it's probably him that's spinning the block, and it's probably you that doesn't want, like, I don't know. It's probably you that's like, I don't know. Only because I'm seeing that Four of Cups coming out on his side, which leads me to believe that he feels like he's missing out on something, right? Where it's like he's being denied something. He's missing out on an opportunity here. But there's definitely someone that's spinning the block on this and that outcome, bitch, I'm telling you. And it kind of looks like to me that like they're reaching out and they might not hear a response back. Hold on, I just want to see what comes out with this one. Not mad. Can I kind of see what his deal is, I guess? Or like if anything comes out in this? I don't even know if I should be pulling this deck. Oh yeah, you reject him. You do. Oh my god. Okay, what comes out on her side? Let me see her shit. Oh, yeah. I think you know what this is. The anxiety card came out on your side, which is one where someone doesn't want to get close to the other person. He has a rejection card coming out on his side where he gets rejected. What's the situation here between these two? Like, what's hood? Maybe they're... Oh, I might have been wrong, boo. Maybe I was right when I got that feeling that he might be younger than you. He might be. He might be younger than you. I could have been wrong with that. I had that feeling when I pulled his, just from like seeing that kind of stuff that came out on his side. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to go a little over on this. Hold on. I see one for that. Yeah, there's someone here that's holding on and there's someone here that is not. Wow. Fuck it. Let's see one more in that subconscious. Fuck it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Oh, you might kind of let him down easy. You know what I mean? That's okay. He gonna have to learn. Hold on. Damn! Hold on, I just want to see, I do want to see that, though. I want to see if it's good. Hold up. Yeah. It's alright. Very wands. Very wands. Very wands. And an Ace of Cups. I mean... I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So yes, it will be. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like lame as shit. You know what I mean? Nah. Yo. Damn. Okay. Hold up, booze. Hold on, I think I got... hold on, I think I got mini for you, huh? Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay, hold up. Wait, what the fuck were we pulling on? Oh, that one question. Okay. I can't remember. Hold on. Do I want this one? I might get my other deck out. I think I want this one. Oh, thank you for posting that on there, Taylor. About the... Oh, shit. I should probably... Hold on. Unpin that. And pin this one. There we go. What do I want to... I might get into an oracle on this one, too, boo. I do want to get some, I guess, advice on this. you know? Okay. Hold up. Let me see. Let me just get tarot out first, and then I'll probably pull some. I want to pull that oracle for this one. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Let's go. And so I do want to, because like I remember what we were talking about in that one question. I kind of want to see that maybe play out here so I can get some advice. Yeah, man, you fuckers are at a standstill with it for quite some time. Okay, I'm not really mad. That could be some of our advice there. I'm curious to see what the clarifiers will be for that. Oh, okay. This might be, I actually really like this. A bitch loves a slow burn. Like, I'm not mad. If this was a general reading, that is what I would fucking call this one. Yeah. Devil card, 7 of Swords, bottom of the deck. This, and see, Devil card, listen, because, like, what the fuck we're pulling on, I'm not mad that Devil card's coming out, because Devil card represents temptation. It represents lust. And so 7 of Swords is coming out with that, where these two people, they are hiding their intentions of what they're wanting with this, right? So they're kind of hiding their desire for the other person, what they're wanting from the other person. There's kind of like this dance going on with them, right? That's 7 of Swords shit. It also would be, yeah, that would be some reading between the lines kind of shit, where it would be like there's certain things that she says to me that it's hard for me to read that. There's certain things that he says to me that, does he mean what I think he means? You know what I mean? It's that kind of shit. Anyway, the Star card and the 8 of Wands, it's coming out in between you guys. It's like, obviously, and I'm really pulling for that energy between you guys, right? It's obviously gonna happen. This is what they're wanting to happen, right? I think that that tension is something that will build. I do. This is why I feel like this is like this gives slow burn to me. The shit that's coming out on your side, this might be hard for you. I love a slow burn. Are you fucking kidding me? That is like one of my favorite tropes. Hermit and the Hierophant in the reverse coming out on your side, though, is where, like, that Hermit card is someone, like, obviously this is someone who's single, right? This is probably someone who's been single for a minute. This is also where, like, the Hierophant in the reverse is where you have to, because the Hierophant in the upright, this represents someone who is, like, very traditional. This is someone who's always done something like this. I've always done it like this. You know what I mean? When you flip that fucker in the reverse, it's like, oh my god, I have to come up with a new game plan. Like, you're telling me that I have to, like, do something different with this, like something that I have to, like, I've never done before. Yeah, so this, like, this kind of shit that you're doing with him, this might be something that, like, you're like, I don't do this. Like, you know what I mean? I haven't done this before. Where, yeah, I think that it's just a new, yeah, that's someone who is like, yeah, probably, yeah, I mean, obviously, you're fucking Taurus. This is probably someone who's extremely stubborn, who's always, like, gotten it their way, who's, like, always done it like this, and they've gotten it, and it's like, no, she has to, like, switch up her fucking style with this, right? He's over here where he's slow to move. He is. I think that with him, that tension and that mystery is something that really fucking draws him in. That's what you're seeing on his side. Damn, that moon card is something that he, like, drives him nuts. I don't really know how else to say that. It's something that he wants to know more of. Bitch, I'd play into that. I would. That moon, you already have that. You already seen that all over in your fucking, like, career reading. That's how people perceive you already at your job, where they're like, I don't know who she is. I know that that's not the first fucking time I've seen that for him. When I've been polling for you, for, like, your reading, even, like, when he's come out, I know that that's not the first time that I've seen that, where, like, he doesn't know you. Like, there's, like, this, I don't know, like, this aura of, like, mystery around you. He doesn't know you. It's hard to get to know you. And you're seeing that that's something that really draws him in. He's someone that is very slow to move, obviously. But you're seeing, like, that, just that tension building between these two. Yeah, I do think that there's a fear here between the both of you. Do I think that I think it's honestly, I do think it's more for him. I don't see that more for you. There is a fear of it affecting your job, or getting, like, I don't know, like a Five of Pentacles situation would be like of getting fired or something like that. You're seeing that be more for him in that outcome, though. You're seeing that he's really in his head about something in that outcome, and it's because he's not communicating. Anyway, do I think it's a reality? No, I don't think that that's going to happen. I think that that's very much made up in someone's head. Yeah, you probably struggle with that too, but I don't think to the extent that he does. I kind of want, hold on, I'm going to get one more for him on that. Hold on. Okay, I'm not mad. Okay. I'm not mad. Yeah, you're saying I'm not mad. I think he comes out of that. I think that kind of shit's in his head, but you're not seeing that like, he's taking that to where it's, like, ruling his life, where he's making decisions based on it or anything like that. I think he comes out of it. I actually see him getting more, or becoming more, I guess, adventurous. More flirtatious, for sure. Absolutely more flirtatious. Hold on. Hold on. I know that timer's gonna go off. Hold up, y'all. Bitch, hold up. The fuck? Hold on. I just want to see for the fuck of it what comes out. Maybe a date, then hook up. Hold up. Let me see. Damn. I'm a little surprised by that, considering how much wand energy came out in this one. It very much gives date. Damn, I'm so surprised by that. Just considering how much wand energy. I guess, okay, I'm gonna say this. You're definitely seeing the tension build between these two. Obviously, I get it. Like, the shit that's coming out individually on their side, I do think that the mystery that surrounds you is something that really pulls him in. And I do think that you coming at this situation different it is a challenge for you. I don't think it's like, I think it's something that you're like, I don't think it's something that you can't do. Whatever. It's like you're just coming at the situation different than you have before. There is like this little fear of like, oh my God, it's going to affect our job. I do think that that's more on his side. You're seeing that he is becoming more open about his wand energy. Like he's becoming more just flirtatious, I guess. And yeah, and you're seeing that. I'm surprised by like just like what the fuck came out with that question, because you're seeing that they're full carding, right? The fucking Ace of Cups. And I'm like, oh, I would have expected like an Ace of Wands to come out with that shit, right? And so they're taking a leap of faith on a romantic connection, okay? It's not, but they're Nine of Wands. They're Nine of Wands. They're kind of like still scared to, I guess, take a leap of faith on like a hooking up kind of thing. So that's really building between you guys. There is a leap of faith that is taken on a connection though, on your guys' feelings. Yeah, my God. It's like, is he playing long game? What the fuck is he doing? I just wanted to see if anything, nothing's really coming out. Two more. Damn, nothing. I wanted to see if anything would come out about, just like the sexual connection. The both of these people definitely put on, I don't know, I wanted to say like a mask. I guess that is a good word for it. They put on a mask because they're afraid of, obviously, I think that's super common. They put on a mask because they're afraid of like what the other person's gonna see. They sometimes come across as very cold and heartless. The both of these people can. Go. Anyway, period. Anyway, I'm gonna say this motherfucking gonna slow burn. But I'm not really mad because I like it. This, I'm not even kidding you, this slow burn you might see throughout the remainder of the year. You might see it, hold on, like this is obviously something that's just gonna like keep going. You might see it pick up. I wonder if I've picked that up before. You might see it pick up sometime during what is it, May, June? Pretty. I don't even know if Rebecca's in here. Sorry, I went fucking long on that one. Taylor, do you have a question, boo? And then we'll see if... Sorry I went so long on that. Fuck it. Hold up, boo. The fuck? Okay. She. Fucking tea. Yeah, I don't know if Rebecca might have dipped the fuck out. That's okay. I'll keep her on for... Wait, yeah, she did pay on Square. Okay, boo, hold up. I'm gonna pull up my Instagram. bitch. There we go. My battery's pretty good on that. Period. Y'all, I might end my TikTok one then. There's only there's nobody in here. There's hardly anybody over on the YouTube. Y'all, I might end the motherfucking TikTok stream, okay? I'll be back on here on Sunday. Probably around like 8:30. But I'm gonna finish over on the YouTube, so if there's anyone over here that's like watching that isn't like hopped in here, you know what I mean? Go over on the YouTubes. Alright, I love you guys. I'll see you on Sunday. Yeah, we had a slow ass live. My God. Okay. God damn. Ow. Oh my Lord. Y'all thought that chair was bad out in the fucking other office area. This one is like, ugh. This one ain't it. This one ain't it, y'all. The fuck. Oh. Damn it. I think I forgot to put Thursday. I did. Shit. Wait, when was that? 27th? Okay, period. Okay. What do we got? How to? Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, period. Period. Let's see. Wow, there it is. There's your connection. So let's see. Wow. What fitting fucking cards for this? You know what I mean? And you sure are fun to read for. Yeah, wow. Listen to these cards. And like, I know that like you read, and so like this kind of shit probably, this makes sense to me, okay? Like just in regards to your question. This kind of, it just clicks with me when I see this. Lover's Moon, Hierophant in reverse, Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, Ten of Swords. So when I see this, right? 5 of Wands, bottom of the deck. 4 of Wands. So Lover's card, obviously first card coming out. This is really, this is just depicting, the cards are like, yes, this is depicting, I'm depicting to you this connection that she has with him, right? Okay. This is, right, this is soul contract, twin flame, soulmate, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's a soul contract relationship. She needs to moon card it. Moon card, obviously, and it's not like, oh, it's like secretive fucking like up to no good type shit. But it's like she needs it in her moon. She needs to keep it in her moon. And this is just in regards to her. You know what I mean? It's not like you need to do this with fucking everybody. It's just moon. We're just pulling for this situation with this person. Moon, it's like keeping it in your moon, keeping it in your own confidence, keeping it into yourself, keeping it in your own realm or whatever, right? Okay, that makes sense to me seeing that moon. I'm like, oh yeah, she needs to keep it to herself. She needs to keep it her own secret, for just lack of a better term. Hierophant in the reverse coming out. This, I get this, and this could be, like, I get this because you're kind of like you just wrote that on there, even like the last sentence. You're like, this is so fucking wild that I have to question this with this person, right? Hierophant in the reverse, and that's probably why you're feeling like that. A Hierophant in the upright, that's what that represents, is like tradition. It represents family. It represents values. Like you uphold those things in family tradition, you know, in a normal family, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know, but like apparently in a normal family, you uphold tradition, you know what I mean? That's what a Hierophant represents, though, is like, we've always done it this way. We've always, like, this is what you do. Like you're open with your parents, whatever the fuck it is, right? Like whatever that is that you uphold in Hierophant, that Hierophant in the reverse, it represents rebelling from it, right? It represents a rebellion or not conforming to that, which is not a bad thing, okay? It's not, it just like, that could be just how you're feeling towards it, where it's like, it feels almost like unnatural, you know what I mean? Where it feels like that's a natural thing with a Hierophant in the upright. Like you're supposed to be able to do this. Like you're supposed to be able to have this kind of relationship with this person. But like I'm a Hierophant in the reverse with it. Like this isn't, it just feels unnatural anyway. It's not a bad thing. This is what tarot is. It's what the advice is, man. That Knight of Cups, Hanged Man, and Ten of Swords. Now, this is like, this is to say, this isn't like a forever thing, right? Your Knight of Cups, though, that is in your lovers. You know what I mean? This is your love life that we're talking about. That's coming out right underneath lovers is that Knight of Cups. Obviously, we know Knight of Cups is like your romantic feelings, your romantic life, right? That Moon card and Hanged Man is coming out underneath it, where it's like, yeah, she is keeping this in her moon. You know what I mean? She's keeping this in her subconscious, in her own secretive realm or whatever, right? That Hanged Man that's coming out with it, this could be like, the advice with this, right, is she might need to keep this in her moon until she can peg this situation. You know what I mean? Like, the Hanged Man is like you're hanging in the balance of something, right? And God has you there for a reason, where it's like, I need you to be in this Hanged Man because I need your perception to change on this. It could be like, at the end of the day, it will be for your highest good. I can promise you that. You know what I mean? That 10 of Swords coming out on the other side of it, yeah, that can represent the conversation about this could be, right now, tight-lipped. You know what I mean? Like, the conversation is a dead end right now. You're hanging in a Hanged Man with it. And so, I would definitely encourage you, just from looking at these cards, definitely stick it in your moon, boo. And be a Hanged Man with it. Like, this is not to say that this is going to be a forever thing, but you will be able to make this decision in the future. That's what Hanged Man is. Like, you're going to get a different perception of this, sticking this in your moon, and you're going to be able to, like, peg the situation. You're, like, that tells me, too, that you're intuitive as fuck, like, with a moon card. So you're going to be able to, like, feel the situation out and be like, okay, like, I'm probably going to be safe to, like, open up about this and talk about this in the future. Maybe not right now. You know what I mean? Or you might peg this and be like, yeah, this is probably not the person that I'm going to be opening up to about this. It's just not a safe person. Anyway, yeah, period. Those cards just made perfect fucking sense to me when I said, I was just like, damn, yeah, that is, yeah. Yep. I love it. Oh my god, it just makes my brain so happy when I see cards that just make sense. You know what I mean? Fuck. Okay. So good. Yeah, there might be some, I don't know. What did you say about that? Hold on. What did you say about that? Where was that? Where was that? Oh, right there. Five of Wands and that Four of Wands. Yeah, I was gonna say when I seen that Five of Wands, that Four of Wands coming out on bottom of the deck, where there is, yeah, I was gonna say that about her. I was like, there might be some tension in a relationship that she's in, like, and then, yeah, anyway, I was like, wait, what the fuck did you say about that? But yeah, you said that there's a little situationship or some shit going on there. Anyway, there could be a relationship that she is involved in, Four of Wands, that is extremely there's a Five of Wands going on in it right now, which is a lot of tension, which is like, it's like rivals, you know what I mean? It is like, holy shit, like, these are like two people that are just up against each other. It's clashing of egos is what it is. And so there just could be a lot of fighting, a lot of arguments, and that could be the place that she's in right now, which, hold on, I don't know if that fucked that up. Yeah, that could be like why this is not it. Like, why this is like not, That could be a huge factor into why her perception's off, though. You know what I mean? Like, her perception is extremely skewed because of that. I might go first. See? God damn! And said he was never gonna. Oh. Girl, hell no. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go make these cookies. It's 10 o'clock, I swear to fuck. I'm gonna, like, this is the last time I agree to do this shit. Okay. This is the last time I agree to make cookies for an event. Okay, fuck it. Okay, I'm gonna hop off here. I love you guys. I'll be back on here on Sunday, okay? Oh God, right? No ma'ams. Alright, you guys, I love you. I have to pee so bad too. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye.